Hello all, I am K. Vimala Thomas, PGT Computer Science, Kendriya Vidyalaya, INS Dronacharya, Kochi. Today we deal with the topic data visualization using pie plots. In Standard 11, students have already learned how to install NumPy array in Python and have created small programs to solve real life situations, coming up creeping in problems using the NumPy array with the use of arange function. In this chapter, we learn data visualization in PyPlot, various plots that are available, the advantages of using the plots, the difference between one plot to another, and thereby children develop the skill and interest in creating the plots. The first definition of this chapter that we have to learn is data visualization. It describes any effort to help people understand the significance of data by placing it in a visual context. In other words, the process of displaying data or information that we have in our hands into graphical charts, figures, and bars are called data visualization. Before we try to draw the charts, the first thing that we have to do is to install matplotlib at the command prompt. So at the command prompt, give the command pip install matplotlib. After installation, computer gives us back a successful message of installing matplotlib. After that, let us see how many types of plots are offered by matplotlib. In Python, we can draw line graph, we can draw bar graph, we can draw histogram, pie charts, scatter charts, etc. etc. Before we try to draw any of the chart into our Python code, the first line that we have to give is to import the matplotlib that we have installed into our code. So the command would be import matplotlib.pyplot. We can also give an alias name so that the typing effort can be reduced each time before we use that. So it can also be very well written as import matplotlib.pyplot as p, where p is considered as other name. That's called alias name for matplotlib.pyplot. Coming to the first rule is already discussed in the previous slide. Coming to the next second point. After importing, decide upon the type of the plot that you are going to plot, whether it is line or bar or histogram. Depending upon that, the command varies. After that, the data that is there in your hand has to be categorized for enabling it to be plotted in two-dimensional array. So the data has to be identified for being used on x-axis and y-axis. Later on, we can decorate our charts with the title, legends, labels, marker colors, line colors. The width of the line can be changed, the style of the line can be changed, etc. etc. to incorporate and make the charts that we draw more beautiful. The first chart that we are trying to plot in Python is the line plot. Line plot is a series of marker points connected by straight lines. So we have so many marker points which are connected from one to another with straight line. We call that type of chart as to be the line charts. Points are nothing but the x coordinate positional value and y coordinate positional value. So it has to be given along with the plot method inside the parenthesis. Arguments are the parameters that come inside the parenthesis. So let us see the syntax of the plot. As we know, P is the other name for matplotlib.pyplot. So we say P dot plot to get the line chart. We use the plot command to get the line chart. So we say P dot plot, and what are the arguments that are given inside the parenthesis? That is x coordinate positional values, y coordinate positional values. Suppose you want the line color to be changed, you want the legends and labels to be displayed, you can give all those things which are otherwise important for our formatting the chart along with the plot as arguments or parameter values. Finally, when you want to display the chart, give the command p.show to display the figure. Now let us see our first Python program. The first two lines are commented for the programmer to understand that this is what we are going to do through this program. We are going to create the line chart. The third line onwards represents the code for our line chart. So the first command is of course import. So import command is the first command wherein we try to import matplotlib.pyplot with an alias name P. We have to create a series of data points connected by lines. So the points are on the x-axis, the points are 1, 2, 3 that I have taken. Y-axis I have considered the points 4, 5, 6, and I am plotting the line chart with x coordinate versus y coordinate. So let us see what are the coordinate position. So this is our 1 and 4 positional value. Then 2 and 5. Where is 2? This is our 2. 2 versus 5 is this position. Then 3 versus 6. 3 versus 6 somewhere comes here. So these points are joined with straight lines. That is called line chart. By default, look at the line's color. It is blue. If you want to change the line color, we can use various codes. B, by default it is blue, so you don't have to give that. Otherwise, if you want to change the color to green, the first letter, you can use mostly the first letters as to be the color codes. So enclose it in single quotes G to get the green color for the line. If you want a red color, R, magenta M, yellow Y. Now B is again the starting alphabet for black and blue. So B is already represented for blue. So the end character, that is black K, is representing the color code for black color line. Now C, again starting letter C, cyan, W, white. If you want to change the line style, by default the line style is solid. If you want to change it to dashed, we can do it with a dashed line, dotted line, dash dots. This is also possible. If you want to change the line width to some other numbers, thickness if you want to change, give line width argument is equal to one number. You can give 2, 3, 4, that will be measured as points. The thickness is measured in points. You can also change the marker type, size and color. The marker color can be changed with the marker edge color attribute. Then you can also use marker type, that means diamonds in your diagram, to represent the marker points. marker size, that size of the diamond can be made bigger or smaller. You can change many attributes to make the graph look more beautiful. Now let us come to our next beautifying program, wherein the first command is import matplotlib.pyplot as p. Now I'm using numpy array to generate two arrays for x coordinate position and y coordinate. In my earlier program I have given a list of numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for x and y coordinate positional values, but now I am generating x as an array of numbers from 1, 3, 5 with a jump of step value 2, and y is generated from 5, 6, 7 with a step value of increment value of 1. Then I'm plotting with the corresponding x and y point plots. The color of the line is changed to red. The size, the thickness of the line is 2 points. The style of the line is dashed. Earlier we had a solid line. Now I am changing the line to dashed. Then marker is now a solid circle. Marker size is 6. Earlier we did not have marker in our first program. Now marker edge color is considered blue. Then I want a label as in the legend. When I give p dot legend, no, I have to get the label as COVID in India, COVID census. This graph represents the COVID in India versus against verse. The x-axis is for districts. So COVID number of persons who are infected is plotted along y, and districts plotted along x. District code I am using plotted along x, and we are using a grid. Grid is for enabling us to see the point positions correctly. That means like your graph paper, no, you see so many lines on the graph paper, we see the lines like that for the grid. That will make our marker points to be easily understandable. Next is legend to display this label, and finally to see the picture. So look at this. Our marker points are represented with a solid circle. The marker points are connected with a dashed line. The line color is red. The title of the chart is Census of COVID-19. X-axis heading is code of the districts. Y-axis heading is number of persons infected. Then this is called the legend. Legend means this graph, the marker point, the edge color of the marker is blue, and the inside filled color is red. Line color is red. Understood? So we have decorated our chart to be represented like this. Now let us see how in Python program we can incorporate these programs. So let us see our first code. Our first code, this is our Python programming section. Now let us see, I have given the same commands. X-axis is a list of 1, 2, 3. Y-axis is a list of 4, 5, 6. Now let us see what the plot figure, how it appears. So see, here I have not decorated the marker points. The same picture I have inserted into the PowerPoint presentation. Now let us see, here marker points are not there. The title of the chart is not there. The x-axis heading and y-axis heading is not there. Marker points are not there. Legends are not there. Understood? So now to make it more beautiful, we can also take our second program, that is making it beautiful with the red line. Understood? So when we execute this program, we see the same chart but plotted with a dashed line, with a solid marker, with a legend, with a title, with a x heading, x-axis heading, y-axis heading, etc. Understood? So in the next class, let us see, the same code was explained to you but in PowerPoint. So in the next class, we will be seeing our bar charts. Thank you.